Marco, we've been talking a lot of information about here. Tell me about XTV here.
Right. XTV is a suite of softwares which can be also goes into the category of a channel in a box, which means that from a single computer I'm able to do all which is necessary to actually take care of the workflow to broadcast and go on air with my programs. The main purpose of the machine is actually to put your commercials, if you have any, your programs, your small clips, your promos, whatever type of recorded media that you have, you can create a playlist onto the channel in the box, the XTV product, and actually create a 24/7 workflow to continuously go on air. This is the main GUI of the product, which is for sure the most important one, which is the playout. It's called X Playout. Making a playlist is very, very simple. Let me clear the playlist now. I just browse for the clips. I'm going to just select some random clips here, put them on the timeline, the system queues them up, I press the play button, and I'm ready, and I'm already on air. The playout has some interesting features. First of all, supports any type of file. I mean, universally any file format can actually be used into the system. The system will automatically upscale, downscale, correct the frame rate if it's wrong, operate all the necessary modifications on the audio, and this is one of the major advantages. You don't need to be a specialist in file formats. If there's audio and video inside, we will play it. Not only you can insert directly on the timeline live events. So this is kind of interesting. If you have live events and you want to program automatically, you just insert. The system will remote control the master control switcher, or eventually we'll do a hardware bypass inside in order to allow to do this operation. Also, the system has a CG inside in order to allow you to do your channel branding, or let's say quick notifications like a clock or a crawl or a roll, and directly put them on air. The graphics can be very nice and complex, like the one we are seeing with tickers and rolls. One of the coolest options that we have is the squeeze back. This is an option which is a big TV station use a lot at the end of the program in order to announce the next program. Usually to do this you need expensive equipment, a digital video effects plus a graphics generator. Here it's done all internally inside the box. So for example, this is a squeeze back which is coming out, and as you see, the picture zooms out and we have a moving background with animation and text and so forth, and you can use that. Very interesting option. Last thing on the playout, we also have an IP output. What does this mean? That you can actually stream this content directly onto your web page or Facebook or YouTube, or use broadcast formats like UDP to send your stream directly to your cable company and allow you not to purchase an encoder, because the system is doing the encoding inside. And this is just the first and the main features of the system. Actually, the channel in the box is made out of more than 10 softwares, or something like 12 or 13, each of which actually participates to the workflow and allows you to do the different things that you need to do in the TV station. I'm just going to mention 2 or 3. One of the most important, I'm going to pull it up, is the X-Ingest. X-Ingest allows you to capture a live event coming from a satellite or from your studio, and simply press the recording button and the system will allow you to do your recording, and then you can rerun that recording as a rerun and reprogram it into the playlist and put them on air again. Very simple and easy to use. Another software which we provide is called the X-Trimmer. It allows you to open your clips and do quality control over the clip. What does this mean? You can see it before it goes on air, maybe modify some of the technical characteristics, zoom in, zoom out, modify the audio level, trim out the tails out of the clip. Very, very useful. And one of the last softwares that I want to show you is actually the X-Scheduler. The X-Scheduler is actually a very, very simple offline playlist editor. So if you want to start working on the playlist maybe for next Monday, you can pull that software up and start doing your playlist, calculating the time it will go on air and so forth, and then very simply you save the playlist, and when you're ready to air it, you load it from the playout and you can go on air.
How far in advance can you use the scheduler?
Well, the scheduler is actually, imagine it's free of charge like the trimmer. This means that you can actually install it on other computers in your LAN, in your resource, maybe in your office, so you can do the schedule from the office, not having to go into the master control room to do everything. And so with that intent is being free, we wanted to make a very simple tool in order not to need a lot of support. But the tool actually allows you to do all that you need to properly put all the parameters inside in order to create a complete playlist. So usually the scheduler is used to create a complete 24-hour playlist, and then you simply load it and you put it on here.
So easy to schedule, easy to manage.
Correct. The philosophy on the back of the product is really to make it as simple as possible. If it's too complicated to use, we prefer not putting that feature there. And remember that it's more than 15 years that we've developing the product. So at the end, we found a way to squeeze in those advanced features like the IP streaming, like the squeeze back, but find the most simple way to use it in order that also non-expert personnel can actually take advantage of all those nice cool features.
Because as they say, the harder it is to use, the less likely the thing will be used.
Yeah, that's correct. No. This is a system that has to be used 24/7. So it means that you will be always on air with the product. So super reliable, hard rock reliability. And at the same time, since you will be on air all the time, you will probably become a very good expert on the usage of the system in a short time.